Hey everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, I was driving around some of the new home areas and I wanted to pop by and say hi to Mike here at Monarch Homes. Unfortunately, I missed him, but you guys have probably heard me talk about Monarch Homes quite a bit in my other videos, so I wanted to stop by and show you the model home. I just want to let you know some of the perks of Monarch and why I like them so much as a builder. So compared to other builders, Monarch is going to be more of a complete house, so they compete with the resale market versus being a brand new house where you have to purchase your own blinds and things like that. So if you get a Monarch house, what you're going to get above other builders is a pretty much move-in ready house. I always tell people with Monarch, you just got to bring your toothbrush and that's about it. So you're going to have blinds, you're going to have a finished garage with the garage door motor. You're going to have a lot of upgrades that are already included in the price. There's only like a pot filler and a couple of other upgrades that you can get with a Monarch house, which makes it really easy to purchase the house. That way you don't get decision fatigue and you don't start with the purchase price of like $350 and all of a sudden you're at like $425 once all of your upgrades have been added. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Everything that you see comes with the house with the exception of a few items, and again that's going to be the pot filler and there's like one other item, but I'll have to remember as I'm walking through. So let's flip that around. We're here in Metro Verde. You're going to see Mike's billboard on the other side of this house, so all you would do is take a left and then pull into the parking lot. And let's start with the outside. You're going to see higher garage doors, taller garage doors with windows. Very nice coach lights. If you saw my last video about how to purchase a new house without breaking the bank, you're going to notice that they already have the lighting packages included without having to do an upgrade. So let's take a look inside real quick, and I'm just going to show you kind of some of the main areas. I'll come back and do a more in-depth video. Nice entry. You can have a guest bedroom here with the guest bath. Of course, you hear Mike always talking about nichos. You got some pretty deep nichos in here with matching countertop from the kitchen and the bathrooms. This would be a flex space slash office. Pretty much do whatever you'd like to do. You also have the option to wall this off and make this into a bedroom with entry over here. And again, this camera, it's more of a selfie camera, so it's not going to give you the good field of view that you need to see from top to bottom, but it'll do the trick for what we're doing today. Another nicho there. And let's just start by going into the main room or the main living areas. So as you see it is how it comes. This is going to be one of your upgrades. So if you have a chef in the house that cooks quite a bit and this is something that's a big benefit for you, that's a pot filler. So you can use that. So you have a hood that vents to the outside, which is one of the most requested things that I get with new houses. You'll see lighting packages everywhere, so it's nice, light, and bright without having to add those additionally or on the side. Next, you're going to see the lighting package that's here in the living area. So again, you have the 6 recessed lights with rope lighting and ambient lighting. Gives it a nice gives it a real nice look and makes it feel warm and homey. And the rest of the house makes it feel nice and clean. Notice how tall the doors are. You're going to have walk-in pantry here. This is going to be your other option for an upgrade. This will be a fireplace. This is an electric fireplace, so it can change colors, kind of set the mood for you. You can have some fun with it. Those days that do get cold, which we do get here in Las Cruces every once in a while, this will put out some heat. And the good thing about it too, I have a daughter that's a year old. She can touch this when this is on and it's not going to burn. Okay, so now going into the owner suite. Again, got a nicho here. You can show off whatever you want. Nice tall door into the owner suite. Again, ambient lighting with that rope light. Nice large bedroom. You can definitely fit a king in here, probably 2. And then we're going to go through to the restroom. This is one of my favorite designs in the new home world, or the new home space, and Monarch has it. So of course, you got to have your big soaking tub, and that's big enough for me and Mike to fit in. Not at the same time, but we're both just about 6 feet. Mike's a little taller than I am. You have your walk-in shower here. It's all glass with a seat and shower heads tall enough to fit somebody that's at least 6'2", 6'3", maybe even like 6'4". Again, nice archways are going to take us into the walk-in closet where you have some built-ins, some racks, and then you have shelving even up, that's probably about 8 feet tall right there. Same on this side. And as Mike always says, and of course we have to show you the office, as Mike says. All right, let's get it stabilized here. I don't want to make you too dizzy. Okay, so let's go back through the living area. See it from this angle. And again, coming with blinds, coming with everything that you see. I'll have to ask Mike when he's back. I forget if this door comes standard or if you can get a different sliding glass door. But in either case, you get something really nice that lets a lot of light in. Now, the backyard does not come landscaped, but every builder out here has really good connections with their landscapers, so if you wanted to do something similar to this, I would ask the builder for their contact and get this done outside of the transaction. Okay, coming into guest bedroom number 2. Again, nice and large. And this one has an ensuite as well, so it's a guest suite. Love that tile back there. And gotta love schlootering. Anything with schlootering, I am a huge fan of. It's gonna be a cast iron tub that'll outlive all of us. And then again, you have that shared countertop. Let's take a walk back through towards the entry to my favorite room of the house, the garage. And of course, this is the model home, so you're going to have some storage here. But as you can see, they offer an epoxy, and actually one of my clients got one of their newer epoxies. I think this is it too, but it's nice and shiny. Super clean. And bounces off some light, so if you do anything in the garage, you've got light coming in from here, bouncing off all of the walls that are painted, which again, other builders aren't going to offer painted walls. And then you have a floor that reflects that light. So makes it really easy to do stuff in the garage and a pleasant place to be in. Thing I want to point out, recirculating hot water pump. This is my preferred setup over the tankless water heaters. A recirculating hot water pump keeps hot water going through your plumbing system. That way, as soon as you turn on the hot water valve, you're going to get hot water instantly. The only thing is, if you have a huge family that all showers, runs the dishwasher, but does everything at the same time that uses up all of the water, you could run out of hot water at some point, but I will say I haven't heard of people doing that. All right, so that was just a really fast look at the Monarch houses here, or at the model home for Monarch here in Metro Verde. Again, I'm going to come back when Mike's here and do a little bit more of an in-depth tour. I will say a lot of buyers that I bring around to the different builders usually are drawn to Monarch just because of everything that they have included in the price, which is honestly very hard to beat. So thank you again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.